What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Sports TV, and I am back with another video. This is the rundown where I will be discussing the latest boxing news. First up, will we finally get to see a junior lightweight unification bout between Gervonta Tank Davis and Tevin Farmer? This is a fight that has been talked about for the last 3 years, way before either guy was a champion. We know that Jose Pedraza fought Gervonta Davis and was stopped in 2017, earning Davis his first ever world title as a professional fighter. He would be crowned the IBF junior lightweight champion. As for Tevin Farmer, last year, 2018, he went over there to Australia and thoroughly beat down Billy Dibb to win that vacant IBF junior lightweight title. And now, you know, the fight should be made. Simple as that. You know, neither guy have any, bigger fights looming than against each other. They're not going to fight Miguel Burchell, the WBC junior lightweight champion. They're not going to fight Jamal Herring, who is the WBO junior lightweight champion. He has a fight with Lamont Roach Jr. on November 9th. So what better way to finish off your 2019 than attempting to unify 2 of the 4 titles in your division? You know what I'm saying? This is a grudge match. Both of these guys have genuine disdain for each other. And to put it simple, they need each other. A win over each other would enhance their resumes. It would show that, look, this guy is a unified champion at 130. For Davis, it would mean he's a 2-time champion at 130, and now he's a unified champion at 130. And it will go a long way in showing the fans and boxing pundits that he does want to fight the best, that he does want to be an undisputed champion, that he does want to be a major star that fights the top guys and top champions in his division. And he made it clear after he knocked out Ricardo Nunes this past weekend in 2 rounds that the guy he wants is Tevin Farmer. And ironically enough, both of these guys fought this past weekend. Tevin Farmer easily outboxed Guillaume Frenos over 12 rounds to make the 4th defense of his IBF junior lightweight title. Afterwards, he was asked by Chris Mannix who would he like to fight, or would he like to fight Davis? And he said yes, but he doesn't feel that the fight would happen due to politics, due to ego, and due to, Davis' side, dragging along and not really making a concerted and legit effort to get this fight done. We all know Davis is promoted by Floyd Mayweather Jr., and Floyd Mayweather is propping Davis up. He's saying that he's the next pay-per-view star. He's the future of boxing, blase, blase. But at this point, the 24-year-old Davis is going to have to fight somebody. He was scheduled to fight Abner Mares, but Abner Mares suffered a detached retina, which forced that fight to be canceled altogether. I know that there have been mentioned, we at 3kingsboxing.com have been reporting, is that Yuriorkis Gamboa is a guy that is under strong consideration to face Davis in his next fight. Yes, the Yuriorkis Gamboa that has been knocked out by Terrence Crawford, that's been dropped like 8 times in his career, the one that's 37 years old. Yeah, that Yuriorkis Gamboa. And to the point is like, look, these guys need to fight. But they don't need to fight on pay-per-view. Floyd Mayweather Jr. said that this is a pay-per-view fight. I highly disagree. If you look at it, Davis obviously has the more star potential. He has the bigger ceiling. He's younger. He provides what a lot of casual fans, tune in to watch boxing for, and that's the knockout. He has big knockout power, having knocked out everybody except one opponent in his career. That's what casual fans love to see, and not just casuals. Pundits love to see the knockout. But we also love to see the sweet signs displayed at a high level, and that is what Tevin Farmer brings. He's very defensive. He's very slick. He has fast hands. He's an athletic guy, but he cannot bust a grape in a food fight. That is just the truth There's no other way to slice it. He's not a big power puncher. In 36 fights, he has 6 knockouts. I think that's a 17% knockout ratio. That ain't going to get it. But that doesn't mean he should be penalized. But for him to reach that next level, he's going to have to fight guys that will bring him that acclaim that he wants, bring him that attention. And when he gets him in the ring, he's going to have to dazzle with the attributes that he's been blessed with. And that's superior footwork, head movement, his defensive, wizardry. He's very slick. Like I said, he's a top-notch, boxer. But this fight doesn't belong on pay-per-view. In the last 4 title defenses, Farmer has only main evented 1 of those 4 title defenses. Other than that, he's been the co-main. He was the co-main for this past weekend's Jose Ramirez-Maurice Hooker fight. He was the co-main for Demetrius Andrade versus one of his opponents. You know what I'm saying? And then he was the co-main for Canelo Alvarez versus Rocky Fielding. The only card he headlined was the one that featured Katie Taylor taking on I forget the chick's name. But the point is, look, he's not a main event fighter yet, and you expecting myself and others to dish out $30, $40, $50, $60, $70 for him versus Davis. And Davis, while he has that explosiveness, he has that big punching power ability, he has that fight-ending power, he hasn't fought anybody worth anything other than Jose Pedraza. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he did have his first homecoming bout as a champion, sold out the arena in Baltimore, Maryland. 14,686 people came out to support Gervonta Tank Davis. That, to me, tells me that he's a big star. But that doesn't tell me he's a big enough star for me or anybody else that loves this sport to dish out $50, $60, $70. He's not proven against the upper echelon guys, and not just the champions, the challengers. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't been proven. He hasn't been tested in a way that will make myself feel comfortable dishing out money, unless they were to stack the undercard, which no doubt they would have to do. So while Floyd Mayweather Jr. is saying that, Davis versus Foreman is a pay-per-view fight, I highly disagree. You got one guy that has fought a lot of people early in his career. That's why he has the 4 losses. He was thrown in the fire early. But you have one guy who's a champion that has only main evented 1 time since becoming champion last year in 4 title defenses. And then you got the other who is a bona fide potential star, and that showed that he can draw damn near, 15,000 people with a limited resume, and you expect people to dish out big money. I just don't see that being something that will do good, especially how Floyd Mayweather is. Floyd Mayweather feels that, Gervonta Tank Davis is the future. He's the next pay-per-view star. Well, if that's the case, then you're going to have to start putting him in with some guys that, going to force him to show that he's that guy that, that's being praised. So we'll see what comes of this. If Floyd Mayweather has it his way, the fight will be on pay-per-view. And we're going to all watch some way, somehow. But we just got to wait and see. Next up, Bob Arum has came out and stated that Charles Martin, yes, Charles Martin, the former IBF heavyweight champion, is a strong possibility for lineal heavyweight champion Tyson Fury come October. And I'm like, whoa, hold on, stop. This is the guy that got blasted out in 2 rounds by Anthony Joshua. This is the guy that be on that lean and smoking weed and just got mollywopped by Adam Kornacki, even though, he didn't get knocked out, but he was beaten. This is the guy that is probably one of the worst heavyweight champions in the history of heavyweight boxing ever. You know what I'm saying? Getting the opportunity to get smacked by Tyson Fury, because that's what's going to happen. Yeah, he fits the mold, and he's an American. He has power. He's a former champion. He has the height. I think he's 6'5", 6'6", but he lacks the skill. And I think that Tyson Fury will take this guy to school. This is not doing anything to benefit Tyson Fury ahead of a possible rematch with Deontay Wilder sometime in 2020. I know that they would prefer Big Baby Jarrell Miller, but by the time they're talking about having Tyson Fury fight, it'll be just 1 month shy of Jarrell Miller's suspension ending. You know, he was suspended in April. That means his suspension would end in November. So with him trying to fight in October, Fury that leaves him shit out of luck when it comes to, you know, having Jarrell Miller fight. You know, because the fight will be in New York, whoever it is he fights. Jarrell Big Baby Miller is from New York. He's a respected name. He's an undefeated contender. But a lot of people, rightfully so, are looking at him now like, you big as hell with all that endurance, failing 3 drug tests. I know why you had so much stamina, so much endurance, and could throw tons of punches in 3 minutes. It's because you was on that shit. And it just puts him in a situation where he's untouchable right now. And for Tyson Fury, I mean, he's looking at Charles Martin. I mean, I know they thrown out Trevor Bryan's name. He's from New York. He's undefeated. I think he is the WBA interim heavyweight champion. But these guys are not going to get it. They're not going to get it, especially over here if you're trying to win over the American fan base. You know, it's going to have to be somebody relevant. It's going to have to be somebody respected. And Charles Martin isn't respected. He got blew out the water against Anthony Joshua. And hell, he really got lucky to win the title when he fought. Let me make sure I get his name right, man. Because he was definitely fortunate to even win that title back in 2000. I want to say 16. Give me a second. Give me a quick second while I pull this up. It was, yeah, Vlašević. Anyway, that's the guy he beat, Glasval, in 2016. And that's when my man tore his knee in that fight and couldn't continue. So, I mean, shit. He ain't fought since then. That's crazy. My man ain't fought since then. That lets you know that that knee injury was much more severe than initially thought. And you want to put him in the ring with a guy that is head and shoulders way better than. Obviously, I know Tyson Fury is being lined up to become a star over here and being lined up for a potential rematch with Deontay Wilder, but it got to be somebody better than that. Hell, give me Trevor Bryan. Give me Trevor Bryan, a guy that hasn't shown disappointment, hasn't been knocked out, hasn't been outboxed. He's undefeated, has some power. Don't think he's the greatest fighter, but he doesn't come with that negative drawback that Charles Martin will come back with everything. He got mollywopped by Kwanaki. You know what I'm saying? He lost a unanimous decision. Yeah, he on a 2-fight win streak, but it's against Daniel Martz and Gregory Corbin. Come on now. Come on. That ain't gonna get the job done. You know what I'm saying? And other than that, other than Glasgow and Joshua, he ain't really fought nobody worth nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he deserves a title opportunity or a big fight opportunity against Tyson Fury. But if he the best person they got to fight, then that is just what's gonna happen, and ain't nothing we can do about it but just sit back and enjoy it and see this beatdown that's gonna happen, man, because that's definitely what's gonna happen. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Turn those notifications on to be notified every time I upload content. Go like the Facebook page, Colossal Boxing Talk. Turn your notifications on. Drop your comments in the comment section down below. Be sure to check out 3kingsboxing.com every day for your latest and greatest updated, unfiltered, and unbiased boxing news and information reported the way it should be. Again, share these videos all over social media. Until next time, I am out. Peace.